What happens when you let a group of prisoners take care of cats? These are dangerous criminals. Will they take good care of the cats? Surprisingly, in many American prisons, we often see tattooed inmates gently holding kittens. Their daily routine includes taking care of cats and sitting together discussing whose cat is the cutest. This is part of a program launched by American animal protection organizations in cooperation with prisons. It's called the Felines and Offenders Rehabilitation with Affection, Reformation, and Dedication, abbreviated as the Forward program. Most of these cats are strays. According to the Animal Protection Association, they're similar to the inmates. They both have deep psychological scars, making them hard to adopt. Because of their trauma, many families are reluctant to take them in. In the past, if these cats weren't adopted for a long time, they would face euthanasia. The Forward program was created after careful observation and evaluation, finding it feasible to have inmates care for these cats. Inmates take turns looking after the cats, and this surprisingly creates a magical bond. Inmates seem to have a natural ability to quickly build trust with these insecure cats. As they care for the cats, the inmates also develop a sense of social responsibility. Caring for cats requires a lot of love and attention, which helps the inmates grow in compassion and empathy. However, when this plan was first announced, many people were against it. They believed that prisons were full of dangerous and antisocial individuals who lacked compassion and would certainly harm or abuse the cats. The project leader, determined to push the initiative forward, went to great lengths to address these concerns. He first assured the skeptics that only prisoners who had undergone rigorous assessments and interviews would be allowed to participate in the program. We would ensure that they genuinely had the passion and capability before letting them adopt the cats. Take Anthony, for example, a prisoner who has been incarcerated for 40 years. The monotonous and bleak prison life led him to severe depression. A few years ago, when the Forward program was introduced in the prison, he signed up immediately. He quickly transformed from a depressed individual indifferent to cats into an enthusiastic and energetic person. He even made a roster for every cat in the prison, recording their appearances and names. Every day, he called the roll to ensure that every cat was safe. Every month, he gives the cats a health check and weighs them. If he finds any of the cats are sick, he responsibly applies for medication and makes sure to give them their medicine every few hours. Under Anthony's lead, more and more inmates have applied to join the Forward program. Some say that sitting with the cats and listening to their purring makes them feel uplifted. Others mention that talking to the cats about their troubles makes them feel like there's light in their lives again. Craig, a 50-year-old inmate, has been in prison 5 times, spending half his life behind bars. When he was last arrested, he was struggling with drug addiction and was in a bad state. After joining the Forward program, he adopted an orange cat named Galileo. Galileo had a chronic respiratory illness and was very weak, only able to stay awake for about half an hour each day. However, under Craig's careful care, Galileo fully recovered. Now he can run and jump, and his favorite thing is to relax by Craig's side. Craig said that through caring for Galileo, he saw a reflection of his former troubled self. He decided that after his release, he would never come back to prison. He felt that through Galileo, he rediscovered his long-lost self-respect, morality, conscience, and sense of responsibility, things he should have had at the age of 3, but lost along the way. When this documentary was filmed, Craig had 71 days left before his release. He decided to take Galileo home with him, and the warden agreed. After signing a stack of paperwork, Craig happily carried the cat carrier and hugged his mother, who had come to pick him up on the day of his release. 2 years later, the Forward program checked in on Craig and found that his bond with Galileo was still strong. Craig had found a new job, was living a stable life, and was no longer the repeat offender he once was.
When I got here, I first started working, my mom told me that I would go to work and Galileo would sit at the front door for a half hour until he realized I wasn't coming back. And he'd go straight to my room and jump on my bed. And when he heard my car coming down the street, he'd instantly jump up and run right back to the front door and wait for me to walk in the front door again.
The Forward program is now expanding, bringing not only cats into prisons, but also various smart dogs. It seems that love and responsibility are treasures within all of us, just waiting to be brought out in the right way. Humans and animals have perhaps developed a mutual ability to awaken each other's spirits over millions of years of evolution.